it is genuinely easy to get girls when you are on semen retention. Now, there are multiple factors that play into this. One of them could be that you look better because you have more discipline, you have more energy, so you are taking care of yourself. You look better, you are going to the gym, you have discipline, you are building your physique. Retaining will give you more testosterone. So, already just physically, energetically, the way you carry yourself is going to make a difference. And then when you actually talk to girls, you're going to be much more confident, and you're also not going to be needy because you are focused on your goals. Girls will see that you are not needy. You do not depend on them. Hence, that will create attraction because most guys just throw themselves at them, or even if they appear confident, they break as soon as the girl, starts to like the guy back a bit. But on retention, she sees that you cannot be phased. You are not controlled by lust. And that might confuse the woman a bit. She won't really understand, but ultimately, she will be curious. She will be attracted. So, semen retention will make you look better. It'll make you more attractive energetically, more confident in the way you carry yourself, and it'll basically just boost everything. And whatever progress you're trying to do is going to enhance that progress. And as you progress in life, it's normal that you become more attractive to women. But now, does this mean once you reach a point where it's quite easy to get women that you should start hooking up with a bunch of women? And the answer is no, because first of all, that is going to make you relapse in most cases, or it'll make it harder. It will also bring about more urges as you start to think more sexual thoughts. You're thinking about getting this with this woman, with that woman, and you're ultimately distracting yourself from your goals. Now, is there a right balance to this? I believe so. It depends for which stage you are in your life. Can you still date women? Can you still maybe somewhat hook up with a girl without having sex with her or without ejaculating? Is there a right balance? Yes, I would say there is, because in a perfect world, sure, you're just focusing on your goals for the next 10 years and not talking to a single woman. But is this realistic? Is this really what's going to make you happy? Maybe not. So, at the very least, I would say do not ejaculate with a woman. And, if you're hooking up with a bunch of girls, you are genuinely not going to feel good about that because you're connecting energies with that person. It's two souls. It's the most intimate thing you can do. And if you're just doing that with a bunch of girls, even if you're not ejaculating, even if you're on semen retention, I genuinely do not recommend that. So there's a balance to find. Maybe date girls. Try to see beyond the lustful aspect. Spend time with girls that you feel like they genuinely, you feel good around them. They enhance you. They help you stay focused on your goals versus driving you away from them. And yeah, maybe talk to a girl about semen retention if you genuinely connect with her. And it's about, seeing beyond the lust and spending time with a girl that you're okay with not having sex with and you are still having a good time with her. And yeah, if you do have a girlfriend, what I can recommend, or if you do have a long-term partner and you still want to have sex, there is techniques you can learn to prevent ejaculation during sex, which have to do with the muscle control of the PC muscles through Kegel exercises. If you can master that, you can have orgasms as if you were ejaculating, but through muscle control, you are not ejaculating, so there is no liquid coming out. Now, if you have a girlfriend, this is definitely worth learning. A long-term partner. Once again, you don't want to abuse this. If you're having sex with a girl like twice a day and it's your girl, even if you're not relapsing, I would still say that you're indulging in lust. So there's always a balance to be found. Like, if you have sex with a bunch of girls and you're just hooking up with girls every week, even if you do these techniques and you don't ejaculate, you're still distracting yourself in a way. You're still bringing your energy away from your goals, from your purpose, which, when you think about it, why are you doing semen retention? It's to cultivate energy and bring that energy towards progress in all aspects of life. That could be sports, that could be business, that could be any goal you have, anything that you are working on. So yeah, women are great, and you are going to attract plenty of beautiful women, but just be careful, because I'm not saying go hook up with a bunch of girls, and I'm not saying go and be celibate for the next 10 years. But I'm saying that there's a balance somewhere in there. You see what suits you, and just be careful, because if you go too close to the edge, you might relapse. You might be distracted from your goals, and you're playing with fire at that point. Me personally, recently I was in Mexico. I got with a few girls, which I did not have sex with. I did other stuff. And even that, it felt like every time I would be the next day, I'd be like, okay, that was fun. That was nice. Sure. Did it serve me? Was there really a point? Do I need to do this again? So that's why I've kind of taken it slow. Right now, I still want to do some dating, but I'm mindful of who I give my energy to, and I try not to feed too much into the lust. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and let me know what your experience is on semen retention, how your life has changed with women, because me, it's definitely night and day. Yep, peace.